Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra's Devarim. The most successful internet companies are the ones that have created services that require true innovation. Facebook changed social networking, Instagram changed how we take pictures, and YouTube changed how we both take and view videos. In the times that these ideas were thought of, their innovation was so extreme that many thought that they would never take off. If not for the confidence of their creators, many of the internet applications that are central to our lives today wouldn't have been invented. Confidence is an essential tool in business, life, but especially in battle. This week's Sedra reviews some of the initial battles Bnei Israel fought on their way to their land. Some of these battles were fought and won in miraculous fashion. This Dvar Torah will examine the cross between battle and confidence. Our Sedra described an interesting battle between the Jewish people and the kingdom of Og and Bashan. As the Jewish people approached Bashan, God said to Moshe, "Don't fear him, for I have given him and all of his people and his land into your hand. You shall do to him what you did to Sichon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt in Heshbon, who he defeated." Bnei Israel went on to smote Bashan, as the Torah says, until no remnant of him remained. And even though, as the Torah says, all these cities were fortified with high walls, double doors and bolts, in addition to a great many unwalled cities that surrounded them, Moshe wrote, "We utterly destroyed them, as we did to Sichon, king of Heshbon," utterly destroying every city in their kingdom. One of the main challenges of battles was the king himself, Og. In our Sedra, we find him described as, and I'll quote for you because this is absolutely amazing, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. 9 cubits was its length, and 4 cubits its breadth, according to the cubit of a man. If we put those measurements in today's term, Og, the leader of the people, and similar to all the other people in his physical makeup, required a bed that was almost 13 feet in length and 6 feet wide. To compare it to our terms, the biggest bed that a person can get standard is a California king, which, unlike Og's 13 feet in length, is only 7 feet in length. Whether or not Og was an actual giant, or God was making a point as to how formidable Bnei Israel's enemies were, where did Bnei Israel get the confidence to fight against people of Bashan, who were these giants? Before each battle, a specially designated Kohen would stand up and address the people, and he would tell them, "Don't be faint-hearted, don't be afraid, don't panic, and don't break ranks before them. We are assured of victory, for God told us that he fights our wars." Bnei Israel was so confident in God's help in battle that Kohanim and Torah scholars did not go to war, but they stayed behind to study. As Maimonides wrote, the Kohanim were set apart from the ways of the world. They don't wage war like the remainder of the Jewish people. Confidence is important to have in any endeavor, whether it be in the internet startup or manual labor, but especially in battle. And nothing inspires confidence like knowing that God is behind us. It's a privilege that the Jewish people enjoy, and we should continue to be blessed to enjoy for the rest of our existence. Shabbat Shalom.